We're gonna go.
You know, check it. You already know. It's your boy Papa Duck, and this is the 4th episode of the Papa Duck podcast. Here with my co-host, please believe it's Steve.
Big time. Remember the truth over here.
Straight up. And I know I was gonna do the adrenochrome, but I wanted a special guest. I couldn't get him this week, so I'm hold off on that. So tonight we're doing AI. And y'all done heard me talk about this a lot. But before we jump into this AI thing, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors, everybody that's been hitting me up about the credit, you know, helping you build your credit and all that stuff. People been sending us, you know, all type of pictures of people we worked with previously. We want to take their credit from a 5. Some people had 520, 510. Now they up there in 717, 690. Like, so text credit to 407-369-3669. Someone will schedule a call with you. Go ahead and get you right. Like I said, don't miss out. I'm gonna give y'all that number again. You want to build your credit and get it right, text credit to 407-369-3669. Now we're finna get into it tonight. AI is, if y'all don't know, artificial intelligence. And I know a lot of y'all might not know a lot about it, but I'm telling you, a lot of y'all with certain different jobs and certain things that y'all got going on are gonna be taken. Not stolen, gonna be taken away. And a lot of these jobs, y'all ain't even familiar with. Trucking.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
Trucking. Yeah. If you drive trucks, and not just driving trucks. Right now today they have trucks that drive by themselves. You talking about some greedy ass people, like the world we live in. The same people y'all be voting for, and I be telling y'all be, especially y'all black people, be running y'all ass up, don't want to vote for these people. You don't give a damn about you, man. They don't care. These same people finna wipe you out of a job. And a lot of y'all feel like y'all job ain't in jeopardy, but we gonna find out tonight. We finna get into it tonight.
A lot of jobs in jeopardy though.
A lot of jobs in jeopardy. And it's like I say with the driving, I don't care, like, listen, not just driving, you gotta think about delivery.
Oh, yes.
Delivery. If you deliver pizza, right now, Domino's has a self-driving delivery car. So it don't matter how far up as a job career you in or low, it don't matter. They going all the way down to the minimum wage. Like, y'all gotta understand what's gonna happen. That's why I want to talk about this tonight. We're gonna take phone calls. If you wanna call in, the number is 407-906-4440. You can call in, say what you gotta say, because I know a lot of y'all jobs might be in jeopardy now. If you walked in Walmart lately, you see the little machine going up and down the aisle. Yeah, they stocking. They're not physically stocking, but they're counting what need to be there and what ain't there. So it's coming to the point where they will be stocking. And the stock boys and girls, I'm sorry, but y'all may just be out of a job. Straight up. Like, it's important, man. It's really important. That's why I say, with the credit thing, it's really important too, because you can put yourself in a situation where, like I said, don't build your credit just to tear it down. I'm trying to show you where you can build your credit, put yourself in a better financial situation by purchasing businesses or purchasing things that make you money. Do not build your credit and go jump into a 30-year plan. Now, if you want to get a house, like I said, it's cool. But just know, build your credit, put yourself in a position where you can make money and not let it be taken from you. So you won't be hindered with these situations. Like, we're going to speak on a couple of these jobs that, like I say, not just jobs, but what we going at in the future with the 2030 project that they got going on. Like, y'all got to understand, man. I hope y'all
cell phone is a big part of it. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And all the data, all the statistical data come from the cell phone, so they understand what you like, what you don't like, what you're doing, how often you're doing something.
Yeah.
And like you go to Walmart now, before you get there, they bring somebody to you, you pay for them. So you ain't gotta shop no more. It's like cashiers.
It's lazy. People, I hate to use the word lazy, but convenience. And I've taught y'all a lot about words. If you look at the root word of convenience, it's con. Like, the more they do for you, the more they got you. Don't think you just sitting on your ass and you just pull up and they go get you groceries and all. Listen, man, this is a capitalism society we live in. Y'all have to know about, and the reason I speak about these things, because these things venture off into these different, that's why we can't just stay on one topic a lot of times. When we speaking about artificial intelligence, you're talking about not individualism but collectivism. Look up the difference between individualism and collectivism. It's gonna blow your mind. Blow your mind. You hear me? And with AI, you also got ASI, which is even a step further. With ASI, these are super intelligence. These motherfuckers gonna be able to not just do a task, but they can actually mimic the things that we do as far as making decisions. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all might not understand that as of right now, but a computer computes. It do what you tell it to do. This motherfucker gonna do it. You tell it and more.
Yes.
And more. So, like I say, other jobs that's gonna be in place is lawyers.
Oh yeah, sure.
Lawyers. Now they got it's a company called Blue Jay. So if you're a lawyer, if you're trying to go to school, paralegal, whatever it is, attorneys, whatever, they do have artificial intelligence in place for that also. They cross-reference all the files and court cases from years back to the day and make a hypothesis on whether your case may turn out to be this way or that way based off 1,000 other cases. So they got a higher chance to predict what your situation looking like based off previous things, but doing this all through AI, which is going to eliminate lawyers. You know what I'm saying? People that, you got people that prepare papers for lawyers and stuff like that. Like, y'all jobs going to be in jeopardy. Like, y'all don't, like, man, when I think about it, it's
a numbers thing, game.
Yeah.
It's always been a number game, And they save a lot of money by going AI.
They save a lot of money. But now this is the key. If you think about it, if they trying to take on the jobs of people, and you may ask yourself, well, who the hell gonna pay for this stuff if people don't have jobs to pay for it? That's the key. Pretty soon they ain't gonna need your ass. You gotta call. They go to the caller. What's going on, brother? You on the air with this the Papa Duck podcast, my brother or my sister. Where you from?
Hello. Hey, what's up, man? Where you from? Man?
I'm from Asheville, North Carolina, bro. What about y'all?
We from Florida, bro. What's going on?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
I ain't nothing, bro. Chilling out, man. They're trying to start back schools and all that, man. And I got a daughter, whatever. So, me, I'm like, they ain't even trying to really start back churches or none of that, really. And then they trying to start back schools or whatever. Me, I don't really feel comfortable sending my daughter to school like that right now. But I ain't got custody right now, so I can't really do too much, you know what I'm saying? I only can say something what I want, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I know I can't do too much, I feel. But my daughter, she's 7 right now, and I want her to learn like her history stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Homeschool.
Like his schools. That's gonna teach
homeschooler. If you homeschool her, bro, then you create the curriculum for her. You put her destiny in your hands. Cause we already know going to school what type of they gonna indoctrinate her just like they done everybody else, brainwash. You know what I'm saying? If you want her to know the proper things like from history, her background, all the things that you want her to know that she should know, homeschool.
Yeah. And I be telling her like right now, like stuff you do out through your day, you know what I'm saying? And that'll get you like in the mode of probably want to like if you want to build a business or something, you can write down that, you know what I'm saying? You can write down everything that you want to do. That's what I'm telling her. But she don't really, I don't guess she really like into that too much right now. I don't know what it is. Like,
she'll get it, man. Just
give a little time, bro. Hey, bro.
Keep off that
our time and on this phone call, man. Appreciate the phone call, man.
But definitely to what bro was saying, very important, man. Homeschool your kids, man. Like This is the purpose why they want you to go to work. They want to keep you busy. Like we cohabitate. I keep telling y'all, if we had time to sit around and not be so distracted by things, we can figure this out. But they know that you don't. So for the answer to that question, man, homeschool, you know. But even with that, man, they doing
AI intelligence.
yeah. Matter of fact, they doing that in China.
Oh wow.
In schools. In schools right now, they have devices that they put on the Chinese kids, put it on their head, and they can determine whether they paying attention or if they not.
Yep.
Facts. You got to understand. And a lot of y'all might feel like, well, how that's going to affect me and how, man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Y'all you've been born in a world, you've been robbed your whole life. The thoughts you have ain't the thoughts that you thought. It ain't the experiences that you experienced. Somebody told you that this apple is sweet, this lemon is bitter. You haven't developed that on your own. They know this. You have to look up Marxism. You have to know these things. This is why we do this podcast, because we want to put the proper information out there. We ain't got time for all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's enough of that going on. But the thing we talk about on this show, you're going to learn from it. And like I say, we're going to stick to the topic. Other jobs that's going to be in jeopardy, surgeries. You're going to be able to do surgery. Matter of fact, they doing that now with the COVID shit. They actually having people to see their doctors via Skype, Zoom, or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, you seen the new, you seen the Bill Gates, the Microsoft commercial where they were showing what the doctors was seeing their patients through Skype. This is the shit that blow me, man. They do that shit right up on our nose, and it's just crazy. It just blow my mind that they can do that. It ain't that they can do that. It's that we allow them to do that.
True.
So
that's true. That's true.
That's crazy, man. Not only that, this is gonna blow you too. Hookers. If you selling a little pussy, oh, your job in jeopardy too, because they got sex dolls. Now I'm gonna tell you the strong point about a sex doll, and you might feel like, oh, it take a real sick person to want to deal with a sex doll, right? But the thing about it is, a lot of people, when it comes to their sexuality, they have low self-esteem, and a lot of y'all don't capture that shit. You know what I'm saying? That go for women and men. Now a lot of these people may get with a sex doll, you know what I'm saying, and perform things with this sex doll, but with an artificial intelligence sex doll, that doll not only pleasure that person, but it learns that person. This motherfucker do things that I ain't saying you can't do, but these artificial intelligent sex dolls are programmed to learn the person that they're with. That's their job. They don't go to work. They don't clean up. They do one thing: learn the person they with. So of course there's gonna be some advantages with that. So if you sell a little pussy, you might have your job in jeopardy too. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, you know that. Hey, Duck, you done take the world out here. Hey,
we coming out. You know what I'm saying?
We coming out. Yeah. It's taking us out now. You know,
that's crazy. Another thing too.
Video games.
Oh yeah, video games too.
They been AI though.
Yeah. Video games definitely. Like I said, a lot of these engineers that make these video games, they know the colors that attract kids' attention. Mm-hmm. They know shapes, sounds. Y'all don't understand, man. These motherfuckers know. You like a zombie, and you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like being in a world where it's like you've been kept in darkness for a reason. Just because you know how to work a certain type of machinery, and you know how to do certain things. You went to college, you got this and that. But you could be smart in an area that don't mean nothing to your natural habitat. You get what I'm saying? Like I say, you could take a Fortune 500 company CEO, make $500 million a year for a company, change his environment, put him in the hood. That old man under the tree that drank natural ice all day will survive in that environment way before he will. Because for one, he don't even know our slang. I'm gonna show y'all how powerful this shit is. You can say, hey man, what you want for that? Give me a stack. He don't know what the fuck a stack is. This is how powerful having a different language is, and this is why they wanted to come out with the Ebonics when they trying to learn our language. And y'all don't understand it. They do. You feel what I'm saying? So it be things like that I'm trying to open y'all eyes up to. You see what I'm saying? Moving right along, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. There's a robot named Sophia. Y'all can look this bitch up right now. I'm gonna call her a bitch because she ain't no real human. But they consider her the first artificial intelligence or the first computer woman as human. Like, you could talk to this bitch. You've probably seen Will Smith on her. They use celebrities and shit like that. They got Will Smith talking to her, asking her questions and trying to work it into society. But y'all gotta understand, man, like, y'all don't understand where this shit finna go at. This shit going to a whole nother level. And just like humans have parents, artificial intelligence have parents. And it can either be a big company that's gonna create these motherfuckers for money, or it can be the military that create these motherfuckers and weaponize them. So if a robot come to your front door and kick it in, what can you do?
And they can do that.
What the hell can you do? What can you? And if you shoot the motherfucker, they gonna try you like you killed the fucking human, like they do the dogs. You kill a police dog right now. Yeah, you going to jail as if you killed a human. Mm-hmm. So these are things we got to look out for, man. Another thing is fast food.
That's what it takes.
Fast food. Listen, they got a goddamn hamburger flipper called Flippy. All this bitch do is flip hamburger. Why would they want to create something that will take away the jobs of people? Like, you got those, like, to me, like startup jobs. Kids 16, 17 year old, first job, you Burger King, whatever. They got robots that gonna take the place of that. And like I say, if you think about it, once they get to the point where they can use robots to build things like they're already doing, they're not gonna need you. So just imagine in the future when you as humans is no good to. You ever seen what the name of the damn movie about the fascists? Damn, what's the name of the damn movie? I can't think of the movie. Damn, what the name of the movie about the bird, man? It's something bird. When they categorized each different people, it was in different facets or some shit like that. Anyway, it'll come to me. Mockingbird, I think it's called. What's it called? The Mockingjay or some shit like that. It's a movie called Mockingbird, some shit like that. That movie says a lot about what I'm talking about, like where we headed at for as society goes. Like, you gotta understand, classes don't mean nothing, but it means something to them because with different classes they can control us. So when they get you with a higher class, middle class, lower class, it divides us up, but still within the group. You get what I'm saying?
So you think we'll win with AI?
Who will win?
Yeah.
The government. The people who created it. And I'm just, and trust me, when I'm talking to y'all now, I'm really just speaking surface shit. I can get so deep with this shit, it'll blow your mind. You make you want to turn this shit off. But you got to understand it's coming. You can't duck, you can't dodge it. We basically are considered cyborgs. And you might be like, how the fuck? Why? Because our everyday life, we use machinery. We use phones for navigation. We order pizzas. We order all kind of, like, this is working us in. You are a cyborg. That's basically what you are. Your life somewhat consists of machinery or AI, artificial intelligence, and you don't even know it. All the motherfucking apps we be on, the Snapchat, when you be Snapchatting, putting your face recognition on that and all this shit, they recording all this shit, man. So you gotta understand, China right now, they got over 2 billion cameras? And I told y'all this, a guy was walking across the street, jaywalking. By the time he made it across the street, they face recognition him, went into his, over there's like, I forgot what they call it, but it's something like PayPal, like how we got over here. Went into his account, paid for his jaywalking ticket before he made it to the other side of the street.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, and this gonna blow you though. Not only that, right? China has what they call a point system. It's just like credit. If you're a female and you just had a baby and you go purchase beer, you lose points. Yeah, you lose points. You play video games all day, you lose points. But if you do good things in society, you gain points. But you can lose points to the point where you can't travel, you can't buy real estate. This is the shit that they're trying to bring over here. It's already going on over there. Just imagine. Look at, man, all this shit I'm telling y'all, go look it up right now. Y'all got a smartphone, do some smart shit with it.
Hey man, it's gonna happen.
It's happening. Think about it. It's happening right now. So we're gonna talk about this. Listen, we got a call right now. We're gonna go to If y'all want to call in 407-906-4440.
Shout out the credit number again.
Oh yeah, you already know the credit number is. You want to build your credit, you know, text credit to 407-369-3669.
You gonna call him?
What's happening? Where you from? You on the Pop It Up podcast?
What up, man? I'm from Bama, man.
Alabama.
What part of Bama?
Birmingham.
Oh, the Ham. Boy, I done been all up through the boy. Mike Crossroads. I done been all up through the Ham, boy.
Look, I ain't. What you saying?
Huh? What happened?
Right.
Oh, what you say now?
And they communists. And the art of war for them ain't really like blowing up where we do, blow up stuff and sabotage or whatever. And they infiltrate very strategically. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You look at all the products we got, you look at the bottom of it, everything say China, right?
Fact.
All right, this year hit, and they really want to take over everything. That's their plan.
Fact.
So, you know, this pandemic hit, and it started so-called in China, you know, and it came from over there.
So they
Yeah,
say.
man. You can think about it. You can think about it though. If you think about it, that's they warfare. What you call it? Biochemical,
biological warfare.
Yeah.
Things we can't see.
They did that.
Yeah. Facts.
We got trade deals with them. We got all kinds of stuff. And basically, in so many words, they own our ass, man.
Yeah, I mean, within this society we live in, yeah, and that's one of the things that we need to recognize, like, if we all was to come together on one accord, then we could really do away with this shit. Like, black people, people of color, if you Spanish, because just, you know, Spanish people, you know, they look white, but they're not white. They still gonna treat y'all the same way, no disrespect. I got Spanish homeboy, Mexican homeboy. The thing is, like you say, when you dealing with the devil, bro, it's either all or nothing.
Yep.
But we appreciate the call, man.
Huh?
No, I said we definitely appreciate the call, man.
All right, bro.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
I love Bama.
Yeah, Bama in the house, man. I love
Second
Bama.
home now,
Yeah, that's my second home. I love Bama, man. God damn. Bama checking in. And like bro said, man, like he said, a lot of shit that we do come from China. And a lot of that stuff can be made over in America, which will create more jobs. But like I say, when you deal with greedy motherfuckers, that's just what it is, man. Like I be telling y'all, if y'all want to call in 407-906-4440, call in, let me know what y'all got to say. Or hit us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PopItUp fan page. Y'all already should y'all know right now. Or the YouTube, man. Y'all let us know what questions y'all got. We're going to answer them. But moving right along, even with voiceovers, if you do voiceovers, which I know people that do voiceovers, I come from the music background, you know what I'm saying? People we've dealt with for years that done voiceovers, commercials for us, even they jobs in jeopardy. And that's even, not, when you're dealing with voiceovers and AI, these people can create voices that sound like anybody. Like this shit is a whole nother level when it comes to that. So some of these things when you come to AI, it's just gonna be a no-brainer. Like even computer programming, like come on, it's gonna be a no-brainer. So if you do computer programming, your job gonna be in jeopardy. Also producers, yes, y'all job in jeopardy too. I'm a producer, job in jeopardy. They got artificial intelligence that, hey, you want a trap beat? They gonna spit out a trap beat. They got artificial intelligence for that. I know DJ Payne, y'all know DJ Payne, he did a on their podcast, they talked about that, about artificial intelligence with producers. We got a call. Let's take this call.
You can pop up podcast. What's up? Where you from?
I'm from Nebraska.
Nebraska, what happened?
We've been out there too. There was some corn out there.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I was listening about you mentioned China, and I know that China for a long time has been stealing our patents as far as iPhones and other devices that we use. They take the patents and they take them to China. They manufacture whatever these devices and phones and whatnot, and then they sell them back to us.
Right.
And those are a part of the trade deal that U.S. has with China, but it's so unfair, you know.
Right.
And these artificial intelligence that they have in place already, most of them are tracking devices, you know,
right.
for the CIA or whatever, all these government entities or whatever, and even banks are starting to use them. Every time you go to an ATM, they use facial recognition, and they save all of that for, you know. I heard you mention something about China when the guy crossed the street for jaywalking. They already, you know, took some of his funds for that ticket. Well,
right.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing down here in the States when you have suspicious, like when you buy something that they feel like it isn't necessary. They usually freeze your funds or something like that. They send you a text or whatever. They let you know if it's really you that is making the purchase.
Right.
So these things are already in place, and one of the things that the lady at the bank told me is that we can make a difference, you know, in November by using our vote, you know, by getting senators and governors in place for the people. Right. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to mention that those things are important, and I really appreciate what you're doing for the people, and just want to encourage you to keep up the good work.
Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you so much, but you're definitely right, man. I'm going to elaborate on a couple of things that you spoke on, too. We definitely appreciate your call, man. I love you for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, good night.
Definitely. Now, some of the things, I want to elaborate on some of the stuff he spoke on, which is true.
He said a lot of good stuff in there.
He did. Definitely with the banks and stuff like that. How AI able to see. This is how they create the eyes, how they can see. It's, like you said, it's face recognition. So they can recognize a car, they can recognize a bicycle, and all these different objects, even yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how they create a so-called way for AI to see, artificial intelligence to see. Now, the thing that he did speak about was with the voting. You know how I am about the voting.
Oh, yeah, I know you about that.
Yeah. I mean, with the voting, like I've always said, let me break this down with voting. Voting is like, okay, let me break this down. When you go to the polls, why do y'all think they call it polls? I'm going to tell you. Look up the word, the reason why they call it a poll, right, is it's just like at your job when they take a poll, right? Basically what a poll is like to find out what the people like or what the people are in favor of. That's it. If you look it up, that's what they mean by going to the poll. Your job can take a poll right now on who like this and who don't like this. That's all that is. You're participating in data. This is the same very reason how they create AI. They want to know what you think. They are mimicking you. They're not mimicking a fucking bird or a dog. They're mimicking humans. So you basically you are participating in your own demise without even knowing it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what a poll is. That's why they call it a poll. That's all it is. So going to, and also when you elect a president, you don't select a president, you elect a president. It's two different meanings. When you select, meaning you selecting from, I might want a president from Mexico. I might want a president from my hood. I'm selecting from a wide variety of people. But when you elect, you are electing people that's already been selected. They ain't gonna teach you this shit in school. And those same people that are selected work for the same very people. It don't really matter who you pick. It's just a way to make you feel like you are part of the fuckery.
So like a popular vote.
man, the popular vote never did, never will. Even the electoral votes. Like, let's be real. This shit is already signed up, stage, and they got us. We in the audience. Like, come on, people, y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all can't be that goddamn crazy.
I know the last election,
Yeah,
the popular vote, no president.
it never did. Supposedly, they just want to know who are the people in favor of. So when they do the fuckery, you feel like your vote counted. You feel like you participated. You gotta watch out for these words. I, we, us, the people. Come on, that's spells, man. What you mean us? I never seen the inside of the White House. No, the president don't know me. I don't know him. Why would I grant someone permission over my life that I never met? Don't know his values. We don't come from the same place. It's like I'm an elephant and he a hyena. How can we motherfucking coincide? We come from two different sides of the tracks. These are the things I be telling y'all. Y'all sit there and let that shit happen. But to a certain degree, it ain't your fault because you was born in a world where you was led to be thinking like this is this. It's like they cut the top of your head off, open it up, and they put inside what they wanted to. And whatever ain't inside of that don't exist to you. That don't mean it's not true. It just ain't been to your norm. Like, you gotta open your mind up sometimes. Like, come on, bro, you gonna die one day. You don't, like, come on, man. Like the Bible. You gotta die to go to heaven. It's so many different religions. That's the only religion that speak on you gotta die to go to heaven. I don't know, now nigga died and came back and told me about how Tupac was living.
I ain't never know nobody.
It just don't make sense, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm here to do what I'm doing, and it is what it is. Believe what the hell you want to believe. But at the end of the day, you got to open up your mind and understand and stop thinking that life is about football, basketball, this, that. Like, come on, man. All these things I'm telling y'all about these jobs, y'all jobs gonna be in jeopardy. The same people y'all going to vote for, the same people y'all going to vote for, gonna say the hell with you and your family, bro. And it's up to you now. Because at some point, like they say, your ignorance ain't gonna be an excuse. That's just what they say. Like, you the one ignorant to the fact of we pulling this shit over y'all head, y'all letting us do it. It's a reason why they went from royalty, kings, queens, castles and shit, to government. Kings, queens, castles that was running your life, you can see them. The government, you can't see because they running your life from all different aspects. There's a lot of shit we're gonna get into.
That's deep, G.
Yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of shit.
That's deep.
There's a lot.
This is man Galactic Copper Stone. I'm calling from Lucy, Florida, man. I'm down here on the Treasure Coast, you know.
What's up, my brother?
Peace to you.
Hey, can you cut your phone down just a little bit?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We got you now.
All right, my brother. The topic of the AI, what you're speaking of, my brother, I love it. I love that topic. Right now in Brussels, Belgium. There is a super computer.
Yeah.
Resides there.
ASI.
That particular computer is one of the largest computers on the planet.
Correct.
This particular computer has already mapped us. It has already mapped our brains, our every being. This has already have been done. Right now, we're in the midst of the part where they're gonna be able to hit a button and your consciousness will be put in an alternate reality.
Right. Facts.
That is where you get your Mandela effect from.
Facts.
Okay? So, with that being said, it's way bigger than this low-level stuff that they're throwing at us at this particular time.
You're right. That's why I say I ain't want to get too deep with it. You're right, though, bro. I appreciate it.
well, I don't want to get too deep. This is your show, you know what I mean? But it's, hey man, you're gonna have to just call me back some other time, man, so I can give you the lowdown on it. I don't want to put the heat on your show. Like
hey man,
this.
just
but hey, people, wake up. Huh?
Yeah. Hey man, we could definitely. Hey, we got to chop it up, man. We definitely got a link, man.
Him and
Chop it
Dio.
up, man.
All right.
We'll finish that conversation. I love what you're saying though, cause you got
Team get back with you.
man. And to chime on what he said, that's the whole purpose of them wanting us to get this vaccine, because they got what they call nanotechnology, where they can make microchips. Ain't no they making microchips the size of DNA cells and smaller, to the point they can alter. I mean, they can do that now. Let's be honest. Like with frequencies, they can do that right now. They can literally, man, listen, man, they can stop your organs from working just off frequency, waves. Just off waves. Like, learn frequencies. That's why I say when you come around people and you can feel whether they for you or not. Like, you ain't just got to be in tune with yourself. It'll tell you, like, I don't want to be around this person, or it's just the way frequency works. You know what I'm saying? They understand that, and they don't want you to know these things, because if you did know, you'll wake up. You'll know something ain't right. It might spook the shit out you, but just like you say, it is true. But with that nanotechnology, with that chip, as small as it is, they can alter your whole DNA. They can change the way you think. They can change the way your organs function. They really can control you from that aspect. That's why the approach is the way it is. They don't want you to go to school. And then what's so crazy, the social distancing really made people not even want to fuck with each other. That's the craziest shit I ever seen. Like, what the fuck? This is how brainwashed people are. When you go in the store, pay attention to people, how they act. They act like COVID-19, and we're finna get on that too before we get off here. I know we're a little off topic, but fuck it, this is the Pop It Up podcast. This is what we fucking do. COVID-19, did y'all see where people would sign up online to go to Walgreens, CVS to take COVID-19 tests? A lot of them pull up, see the lines too long, people didn't even show up, people had other things going on, and they still got a letter in the mail saying they was tested positive for COVID-19. Like, come on, they're not gonna televise that shit, but they'll tell you about Bill Cosby and 30 bitches from 30 years ago getting raped, R. Kelly pissing on the motherfucker, but they ain't gonna tell you about that though. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got to be crazy to believe this COVID shit. People gonna die whether it's COVID or not, and they just blaming it on COVID-19. We got a call. Let's go.
What's up? You on Pop It Up podcast? Where you from? What's your name?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You on Pop It Up podcast? Where you from? What's your name?
Oh, this is Asa from North Carolina.
What's up, North Carolina? What's up? North Carolina's business. What's going on, man?
What's going on? I was listening to your podcast, and I heard you say that you got to die to go to heaven.
Right.
And now, I'm an Israelite. I understand that us blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Israelites. Now, heaven is not a mystical place. Actually, heaven is going to be here on earth.
Facts.
So there's no mystical place out in space like the prophecies of the missiles they just put up in space called the Red Dragon. Mm-hmm. That's a prophecy.
Right.
The Red Dragon is going to be hurled back into Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know you said that heaven is you got to die to go to heaven. That's not actually true.
Now, I know that's not true. What I was saying was people that believe that. People believe that, hey, to go to heaven, you got to die. You're going up in the sky somewhere. That's basically what I was saying. Like, heaven is on earth. So I'm 100% in agreement with you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make that clear. But I'm enjoying the podcast. I'm learning a lot. So keep it up.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, my brother. You already know, man, I love what y'all doing, like, for real, for real. On that, heaven is a mind state, man. You don't have to get $1 million to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You have the willpower to make yourself happy. You able to want to call in 407-937-5828. 906-4440. And again, if you're trying to get your credit right, like we're trying to help people get their credit right, text credit to 407-369-3669. And like I say again, it's a popular podcast. And also, it's just a lot we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? A lot that we can really get into.
Like that COVID-19 you said.
Oh yeah, COVID-19.
Like, my thing about it is, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They said no cure to it, right?
Yeah.
They had nothing for it, right?
They got no cure for it.
But they tell you to get tested. I mean, if you got sugar, diabetes, you don't get tested to control something, right? So if you get tested and they say you got it,
yeah,
what
they can do for you. And the thing about it, I'm not laughing, at it like that. But what I am saying is, I'm trying to get you to think. I'm trying to get you to think for 1 second. We got a phone call. Let's go to the call.
Hello?
What's up? You on Pop It Up Podcast? Where you from? What's your name?
What's up, man? My name is Sean. I'm from South Carolina.
Carolina, yeah. What's good, bro?
Oh, man, shit. I'm a big fan, Papa Duck, man. Big fan.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that, bro. For real.
I
Appreciate it.
listen to all your videos and everything, man. I hear what you saying. I'm definitely in tune with what you be talking about, with all intelligence and stuff like that. I just feel like when it comes to us black people, how should I put this? I feel like that we need to actually go back to our roots of things.
Facts.
Because if you think about it, we've been kidnapped and stolen from our natural land, and we need to get back to who we are, really is as a people.
Facts.
And I feel like all of that has been stripped from. We don't know our neighbor tongue.
Facts.
There's a lot of stuff we don't know. Our whole identity been bleached away.
Facts.
So I just feel like, we need to definitely get in tune with who we is as a people. And if you think about it, when it comes to the pyramids, it's the year 2020, right? So all the technology done advanced. So we're in the year 2020. And that's they still can't understand how we created those pyramids.
Facts.
Right.
I spoke about
So
that.
it had to be created a whole nother way.
Whole nother way. Whole nother energy.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that. It wasn't created by machines, because it didn't have no technology like we have today. So it has been created a different way. A lot of people don't understand that.
That's true.
Facts. Nah, that's facts, bro.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I time on the call running out, man. But we sure appreciate the phone call, man. We appreciate it, man.
Hey,
No problem.
that's facts what bro said. To chime in on that, they had the top 5 archaeologists in the world to go and study the Egyptian pyramids, and they still couldn't understand how they built it, the way that it was structured, and it's gonna blow your mind too. They, to this day, don't have the machinery. Before I say this should let you know something, right? Like, if you don't catch this, then you just what I call a lost soul. To this day, they don't have the technology, machinery, the know-how, wits, nothing to duplicate those pyramids. So from, like I tell people think we're living in the future, we're really living in the past. Everything that has been done, nothing changes under the sun. They was using condoms, fish intestines as condoms. They was doing eye laser surgeries. They was doing everything you see today. They've been doing it. It's just they told you that. So when you think about, like I told y'all, people was when you in a car with a person and you might be saying something in your head and the next person beside you finish it. That's like telekinesis or okay, like a telephone. That's where they get the word telephone from. The root word tele. It's the same thing. It's just they use landlines at first, but now they use frequency. And the thing about it is, like I say, nothing changes on the sun. Think about it. Nothing. They can't even replicate these pyramids. They don't have the machinery to. So if they don't have the machinery to do it now, what is it that they hide from us? What is it that they not telling us? Think about that now and do your own research on it. Don't go to the History Channel, that bullshit. I done work with the History Channel on some music shit. I know how they operate over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. But we got a call. Let's go to a call right quick.
Hey, what's up? You Pop It Up Podcast. What's your name? Where you from?
This is the fire.
Yeah, where you from?
This is. I'm in Orlando, Florida right now.
Orlando?
The O and the bitty.
Yeah, I'm a nomad. You know, I'm a nomad. You know, tribal living.
Okay.
Okay.
So check this out. Everything AI, right? We know we've been lied to from jump. You know what I'm saying? But what about this? What about this pedophile? We know we obeying pedophiles and rapists. Y'all seen that movie They Live?
Facts.
Yep.
And we obeying. Why are we obeying pedophiles and rapists? Why we forced laboring ourselves? Why we ain't unified by now? You know what I'm saying? Why we chasing a pedophilia, a rapist ass dollar? This dollar is not backed by anything. We need each other. We don't need no dollar.
Facts.
We need each other. We need to be unified.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need no dollar. Look, take a look outside in nature. All we got to do is take a look outside in nature and see how nature self-sustains itself. You know, nature is the source.
Fair.
Like we the source. We not separated from what is. We is nature, and nature is us. We don't need a dollar. You see how the sun need the air, and the air need the sun, and the water need the air. And we are the water that we drink. Why we got to pay for it? Why we got to pay for something that we is?
Right.
With a dollar that ain't even backed by anything. Like we the air that we breathe. We the sun that shines. Why we paying for stuff that we already is? I don't understand.
Hey, you know what? That's you're 100%
Hey, no, that's
right.
good. Hold on for a minute, bro. Thanks for your phone call. We run out of time on it.
Definitely. Hey, what she's saying is absolutely right. And this is why a lot of relationships don't work. Because we so far from our natural habitat. Like we in a whole nother, like we've been put in a box. And from there we're trying to do the things that we naturally supposed to do when we're not in a natural state. We're not even in a natural state of mind. You feel me? If you was to say, hey, go out there in the sun, it's so hot, but you gotta understand we need the sun. We get information from the sun, but we've been taught that it's hot. We got another phone call.
$10 gonna change that. Hey, what's up? You on Pop It Up Podcast. What's your name? Where you from?
Hello, my name is Ruby Glass. I'm calling you from Houston, Texas. How y'all
What's
doing?
up, Texas in the
H-Town
building?
in the building.
How you?
You by the turkey hut?
They just put the Chinese embassy out down here today. So
What?
you know, everybody's feeling some kind of way. They done probably stealing secrets down here in Houston, so they done shut the
Yeah,
whole
burn that motherfucker down. They oughta burn that. I oughta burn that mother. But get what though? You gotta get what though? Get what though? You got to look them black, and then I'm gonna let you get to your question. Them black sheriffs, the black city commissioners, all these black so-called political leaders, y'all need to question them. Trader truth is the motherfucking truth. I vote president for that.
Okay.
But go back to your question. Go back what you were saying.
No, I just called. I've been sitting up here listening to these folks. You know, they called me and they kind of upset me a little bit, but I'm trying to hold on because I'm a little older than a lot of them.
Right.
We done outlived so many civilizations, and guess what? We're going to outlive this one too.
Okay, all right.
They can come in with AI, COVID. You know, my mother is 84 years old. I'm taking care of her. Don't y'all know, my mama, they done lived through so much stuff. Look at the old people. They are not worried at all.
Right.
Have y'all noticed that they just not worried? You know, they don't care. Because they've been through the Depression. They've been through civil rights and all the no rights and slavery. And they're not resonating the same way we are. You know, they come from a different kind of, I don't know, they built different.
With different cloth.
You know, saying I like Papa Duck, I like y'all because you helped me with my son, my oldest son. You know, I had him start listening to you, and he thanked me for actually hooking him up to you. So, I mean, I listen to stuff, and it gets so deep. Sometimes I be wanting to call and say, Papa Duck, you know you own it. You know you own it. Because none of this stuff is real. Y'all know that, right? Ain't none of this stuff really real.
Right.
All they're trying to do is keep us from tearing their ass up. Excuse my friend.
Now,
All
we
this is
appreciate
about
that.
to keep us distracted, and y'all
Right.
youngsters, y'all don't care.
That what it is. The distraction keep us distracted. Tell your son I do
Keep us
appreciate it though, man.
distracted. Huh?
Tell your son I say I appreciate him, man, for checking me out. Also, you for turning on to
Yeah,
him.
Papa Doug, man, you like everybody's big brother, dad, and uncle. Side. I mean, you like that dude in the family that everybody go over his house on the weekend at night.
Right.
Well, we tell y'all what.
Definitely appreciate it.
I tell you what. Anytime you hear in Texas, somewhere in Houston, hey,
Look us up.
look us up. And inbox, hit us up. Hey,
We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, cause y'all need to come to Houston. Y'all kind of acting funny with Texas. I don't know why I didn't get in it, but I've been waiting on somebody to come down here. Y'all don't have something, but like host a Zoom or something. I don't know, but I mean,
Right.
Houston, man, y'all riding hard in Houston. Y'all just don't know it. Texas loves y'all on these roads, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we coming. We come. Just look us up. You good.
Okay, y'all.
All right,
I
sorry for
love
that.
y'all. Y'all be careful.
Oh,
Be
you
safe,
too.
Okay.
Tell your son to keep watching and keep his head up. Just positive.
Oh no, we watch it. I watch Papa Doug like 3 times a day because he be pushing stuff out there so much. I miss some of it, but most of it I catch, and then the part I miss, I sit up at night before I go to bed to make sure I catch it out.
All right.
That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the call. We love you for that. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, I hope whatever information you get on that AI, you keep us hooked up because like right now we all broken. We can't get with each other, but it's some more new stuff you brought out about AI. I didn't know. So now I got, forget COVID. I'm trying to check this out.
Forget code on AI. They'll just find everyone's living out.
They gonna slide some in, y'all. They finna slide some in through this COVID. I'm finna go.
Yeah,
All right. We thank you for the call.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Now he said, forget COVID. What about AI?
No, I'm gonna tell you something too. They so focused on COVID, they forgot all about the hurricanes.
Ain't been a hurricane talk yet, have it? Ain't been a hurricane, the earthquake, the chocolate, nothing.
And a hurricane came yet, man. And if y'all don't know, they have a system that they call HARP. It's spelled HARP. Look that system up. What they can create ways of altering the weather, so they can create earthquakes and do different things. And like we all know, when
you don't hear nothing but COVID now. You don't hear no kind of other stuff about COVID.
You don't hear nothing but COVID. So like she said, it is time for us to wake up as a people. Because not just only at some level, black people being affected, whites are too. So you gotta understand the power that be. Queen Elizabeth, she owns the whole Canada, and that's not it. How can one person acquire that type of shit without being a capitalist? A capitalist. You know what I'm saying? We got another phone call. They coming in tonight.
Hey, what's up? You on Pop-It-Up Podcast, and you live. Where you from? What's your name?
Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, I go by Chose, and I'm from North Carolina.
All right. Carolina here hard.
Nice. What's happening, bro?
We in here. We waking up down here.
All right.
Damn right.
Man, look, I just want to talk a little bit about a few things, man. First of all, that COVID shit, I feel like that shit is a hoax, I feel like same thing like Papa Duck. I follow my man Papa Duck. A lot of the same things he say. Like they not publicizing, like the media ain't they inflating the numbers. Like they got our people scared to death.
Right.
This is all about design, man, and I feel like they pulled them kids out of school scared them to death because they know they got that pedophilia shit going on. So they trying to distract people. But what they feel like the plan was get these minority, these black mamas so tired of being with their own damn kids.
Right.
When they say it's time to go back, they say, you gotta take this vaccine, you gotta take this vaccine, you gotta take this microchip. They gonna be just ready to give them to them, man. Our people, we can't do that.
Facts.
Biblically, man, our people should suffer for lack of knowledge. So we just gotta have knowledge to know that, you gotta trust God, man. Breathe in that very oxygen God gave you to breathe, Don't put on no damn mask, and that's just all a hoax to me.
All the hoax. All the hoax. When you put a mask on, just know you literally poisoning yourself. You taking in the same oxygen over and over and over and over. Carbon dioxide. I got people that been hitting me up, facts, like them passed out at their job, trying to put on a damn mask, and oh man,
especially in Florida or down there in Georgia, somewhere,
Man, we appreciate the call, man. We trying to get them in, dog. Like, man, hey, man, Keep on doing what you're doing, bro. I appreciate you even fucking with us, man, on any level, bro.
That's what it do, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm watching y'all. Y'all keep it up, man. Let's keep our people talking and uniting.
Damn
That's
right.
what we need.
Yeah.
Damn right. That's what we need. That's what we need, man.
That's how we doing a
bro
podcast.
said,
Thanks for your phone call, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
man. Like bro said, you know, that COVID. And like I say, man, you know, they say people have died from COVID and this and that. But like you said, people die every year from the flu. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no pandemic with that. They wasn't rushing to give you no vaccine for that. And that's why I say when you don't know, you can't make the right assumption. You can't make the right decision. It's like you don't know. Everything you know, they told you. And you know they full of shit.
Right.
Don't turn on no CNN, listening to no CNN. All these big ass corporations are ran by the same people. They get the same teleprompter reading the same thing. I've done videos on that. I've shown you 30, 40 different people. They reading from the same damn thing. They spreading the same damn lie. So at the end of the day, just like he said, like I was talking y'all about earlier about the COVID, when they was going to Walgreens and all that, these people ain't even take the test and was labeled COVID-19. We got another phone call. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? You on Pop It Up Podcast? Where you from? What's your name? You on Pop It Up Podcast?
Hello, shout out Papa Doug, shout out everybody over there. This is Al from Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out everybody, everything you do. I watch you all the time. Shout out to y'all, that's some real shit. Let's get this going. Shout out everybody that been talking right now. We on some real shit. Let's get it lit over here. Right. We're talking about some real shit. Like, we gotta open our minds. It's all mental. Like Papa Doug always says, it's all in the mind. Like our brother says, like, we worried about a lot of other things, but they're not. The only thing they're worried about is taking our minds. They're taking our minds away. Like, your mind is the way it starts, what makes everything. Like, if we just think about the problems we had and what everything is going on, the conflicts and everything, it's because of some mental stuff we wasn't aware of. Like, you think about slavery and everything, and it ain't, our social problems are not even like really what they are, what they name, what they call them, like they are. Like, they are just like other problems, like slavery and all that. It was just about money. Like we were kings. We were ruling all over the world. Like, y'all ain't know. Like, we are the world. Like, we had everything done before everybody. The white man is the last man to do everything. This is why he's still trying to figure shit out. Like, motherfuckers still figure everything. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Nigga, like, I ain't gotta argue with you because I already know. Like, that's what motherfuckers don't understand. Like, the white man still translated our own, trying to go to Egypt and West Africa and planets and all that, trying to figure out why we had still hiding from them, why we were so powerful trying to hide this from us and talk us down and this and that. We just gotta open our mind and come together. And that's the point, like what it always comes down to. We gotta focus on come together. Like I'm from West Africa originally, but you know what I'm saying? I don't always know that more shit or ain't no gang, no nothing, because all that don't matter. That's just separate us more and more. We gotta start finding time to bring us all together. That's the only way we're gonna win. And just like Papa Doug just mentioned like a few minutes ago, we gotta find the niggas there. And now with us, we gotta point them up so they can't get out. That's why we lost the first time. Why we're not ruling the world like we used to? Even though the motherfuckers got a little powerful, we lost because motherfuckers stabbed us in the back, our own motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta know. It's like, yeah. Come together, open your mind, and know who on you with.
That's true, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Hey, man, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate the phone call, man.
We appreciate
bro,
that,
appreciate you all, man. Shout out to y'all. Keep it going.
All right, we're gonna do.
Hey, man.
And like you always talked about, when we talk every day all the time. So like you tell how like the AI, how to take your child from age 3 to 7 and tell you everything about what happened.
Yeah, because they know, man. From age 1 to 7, it's like natural programs downloaded into your kids. And what they learn in those first 7 years will damn near depict how they're gonna be the rest of their life. Like, you don't teach a child how to open the door. They see you do that shit, and it's a program. They see it, and when they see it, then they do it, and they on to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like they say, if you give me the child for 7 years, I'll show you the man. That's basically what they mean by that. And like I say, to chime in on what bro was saying about the COVID-19 shit, like even with like I was saying, from the people going to the Walgreens and all that, it's crazy how they fooling us. People signing up to take the COVID-19 test, not even going to take the test at Walgreens, and still getting papers in the mail saying they COVID-19 tested, came back positive. It's the same thing. And if you look up the word, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Like, I know we're getting a little off top, but look up the word where pharmaceuticals come from. This is shit all with witchcraft shit. If you look at the logo of Walgreens, the bowl with the mallet in it, that shit was made to crunch up not just herbs to cook with, but magical potions and shit. People who deal in that shit, they know what I'm talking about. And the word pharmacy comes from the word pharmakeia. Just look up the word pharmakeia and it'll tell you everything what I'm telling y'all. And then y'all will see why they spell Rite Aid RITE, which is short for ritual. Mm-hmm. Use your head. They not smart. They just keep you in the dark. That's just like if you come to my house and my house is booby trapped and I know what it's about. I can't blame you if you walk through that motherfucker and you fall for the banana in the tailpipe. This is how the world is. The world is booby trapped for us, especially people of color, to fail. Y'all have to understand and stop being so goddamn, like, stop. No, like, y'all know what I know too. Don't be so fucking scared, man. You gonna fucking die. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and at the end of the day, you never die. It's just, it's a different manifestation. The thing is, man, and this is why I don't deal with people who just, I'm not going to say sleep, but want to be sleep. Some people just want to be sleep. They so caught up in this reality till they don't want to let it go. But like old girl was saying a minute ago, everything we need, we got. The best things in the world are free. I done had a whole bunch of money, been through the, had it, lost it, had it, lost. I know what money feel like. Like you hear people say money ain't everything. And then when you broke or you don't have it, you feel like, trust me, it ain't. Because it comes with a lot of things that you just don't want. And I'm telling you, bro, it ain't what you think it is if you don't have the right mindset and you don't do the right shit with it. So at the end of the day, be natural as possible. Put plants in your house. You know what I'm saying? Talk to plants. Go out there in the sun. Walk. I told y'all about walking barefooted on the ground. That's where the whole word ground comes from. It's grounding. You charging up your organs. This is the shit they don't want you to know. Ley lines. Look up ley lines. Like, go look this shit up. Every national monument is built on a positive ley line. The hood is built on a negative ley line. That's why you walk outside, you see bitches fighting, everybody crying around fighting. It's just negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Look this shit up, man. You ain't got to take my word for it. But at the end of the day, man, this is the podcast, man. And this is what we're doing. And we took calls tonight. We hollered at everybody tonight. We did our thing, man. And again, man, you try to get your credit right. Listen, man, very, very important. Don't get your credit right and jump in a 30-year debt. But if that's what you want to do, you want to get a house for your family, a car, whatever, kudos, it's cool. But we want to show you how to build your credit, get your credit right, and to establish and get money from having credit. Play the game that they play. You know what I'm saying? Play the game that they play. It ain't all about showing off on Facebook that you got a house. Why you think they give you champagne and all this shit? It's all a hoax. You know what I'm saying? Know the difference between liabilities, assets. Text the word credit to 407-369-3669. And they're going to get you right. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I hope y'all be safe out there, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Pop It Up Podcast. Also, before I forget, go to Anchor, subscribe to the Anchor, man. We need to get the numbers up. If you want to be cleaning up or commuting, going to work, you can listen to the Pop It Up Podcast, all the episodes on there. Subscribe to it. And what you gotta say? Please believe it's Steve. What's up?
Man. Next week, we got something special coming.
Next week, special.
We got something special. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Deep tonight, deep tonight,
man. And before I go, this is what I want to lead them with. I'm leading with this. I want 3 words. Three things I want y'all to look up, right? 2 of them go together and 1 of them by themselves. One of them, the 2 things that go together, one of them is individualism and collectivism. Look those up. This is going to let you know why we where we at. The strategies that they use against us as a people to keep us divided. This is all a game. And also look up adrenochrome. Same thing what she was talking about with these pedophiles. Yeah, they pedophiles. It's ritual that they get little kids, kidnap little kids. When I do this adrenochrome, podcast. That's why bro, it's gonna blow y'all mind. A lot of y'all ain't gonna be ready for this shit. Stay tuned. Adrenochrome is where they take kids, they torture them, and when they go to and the adrenaline go to rushing, that goes through their blood and they drains it and they drink it. Don't get it fucked up. Y'all might feel like, oh yeah, whatever. Listen, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna show y'all why Hillary Clinton is the real gangster. When all the emails got out, and how I don't want to give it all away.
Yeah. Hold on the podcast. Hold on the podcast. We gotta stop it up. We gotta stop it up.
Y'all look it up, man. Y'all look it up, man. Golly, I'm gonna with them, man. But nah, I ain't gonna do it. Hey, this shit gonna blow their mind, too.
I started.
What? That first video I did on Adrenochrome, that bitch ain't last an hour, bro. Took that bitch down. I put it up 3 more times. Took that bitch.